let me introduce the second brand, which is TensCare. This is even more interesting. TensCare, they produce a very special equipment for women who after they gave birth to their babies. And originally they are an equipment supplier for the clinics and hospitals in the UK. And then they developed into, they started to sell the products by themselves. And as you can see, this is a very special product to enhance, to build up the muscles of the women after they're giving birth, okay? And what are the USP, which means the unique selling points to the Chinese consumers? One thing, of course, is I repeatedly saying the consumption upgrade. I shared one chicken leg story at the very beginning, right? But also the requirement, the Chinese mom, they not only want to give a better lifestyle for their babies, but also they want to give a better lifestyle for themselves, okay? And this product is precisely for women, for maternities. And on the other hand, it is very easy to use. You don't have to go to the clinic, although this is widely used in the clinic and hospitals, but you also can use this in your home by yourself. And the last thing is the premium brand image of the UK. Well, please have a look at this on the right-hand side, the package, okay? This is a gift set package tailor-made for the Chinese shopping festival, which is November the 11th every year. This is for the last year. This shopping festival, we call it 11/11 or the Singles Day. And if you have never heard of the Singles Day, it is the biggest shopping festival around the world, not just in China. To give you a feeling, a data, last year, 2019, the one-day sales on 11/11 on one platform, which is Tmall, in one country, which is China, was $38.4 billion, which is 5 times bigger, almost 5 times bigger than Black Friday globally, okay? And about this package, as you can see, the picture, it's in London, right? The Big Ben, London Tower, and London Eye, this kind of thing. And it makes no sense for TensCare to sell this package in London, in the UK, but they sell this in China, and the Chinese people, they saw the package. Remember, the package is very important. In my previous introduction about Minuat Paris. Then for this, yes, this also sold very well during the last 11/11 because Chinese people, they love the brand image of the UK and Europe. About their performance on Tmall Global, wow, this brand is even more successful. As you can see in the past 6/18, which means June the 18th, which is the second biggest shopping festival, just after 11/11, we mentioned earlier, okay, which is last month, of course. And their sales is 15 million RMB, which is more than $2 million in this one-day festival. And that's why this store, their business in China contributes about 30%. I'm sure that in this year, it's going to be more than 30% of their global sales. As you can see, they just started their business 1.5 years ago. And then 40% sales coming from China online, cross-border e-commerce. That's amazing, right? And now they're trying to apply the CIQ because when they have the CIQ, they can sell their products not only on Tmall Global, but also in other platforms, say Tmall Classic and offline stores. And also the offline clinic and hospitals in China, which of course is much, much bigger than in the UK. And okay. And now I quoted exactly the word from the CEO of TensCare, Mr. Neil Wright. Okay, he said, this is the suggestion that he gave to all the merchants who was trying to build up their business in China. So he said, go to China and see China for yourself. Okay, why he said this is because he wants you guys to see two things. Number one is the scale of China. The market is huge. Of course, 1.4 billion people here. And second is the predisposition of the adoption of technology. So he mentioned the story for me. Okay, so when he went to the lobby bar of his hotel and he scanned the QR code and with his mobile phone and order a cup of coffee and just pay online by the QR code and without any waiters come to him. And then just a couple of minutes, the coffee arrived. That's it. And there's no way he can do this in the UK or other European countries. So please come to China and experience this by yourself. Of course, I know that because of COVID-19, it is difficult for you to do this now, but try to do this in later. And by the way, I also would like to share two things with you. Number one is the COVID-19 in China is almost completely under control, and the government even opened the cinema and the schools. Okay, recently. And the second thing is, according to the data, China's economy grew 3.2% in Q2 and make it the only major economy that record growth in the last quarter. Well, from the club, we also share this. Please, one thing is about the consumption upgrade, and this upgrade means not just some more expensive products, but also means some new equipment, new products, to satisfy the new requirements of the consumers, such as women, right? They want to build up muscles after giving birth, okay? And second is the opportunities of the shopping festivals. This is super important. There are many shopping festivals because the Chinese consumers are usually driven by discount and the shopping festivals. So as we listed here, Chinese New Year, March the 8th, which is the International Women's Day, and May the 20th, which is the Love Day, Mom and Love Day, because in Chinese that sounds like Warling, sounds like I love you. And June the 1st, which is Children's Day, International Children's Day, because China followed the legacy of the Soviet Union, and so on. And one of the most important, protect your IP. TensCare, they produce very a patent product in their home country, in the UK. And what if, and you know, there are some copycat in China, okay, who want to find the shortcut, okay? And so how to protect your IP, your patents, your brand in China? We had another webinar in 7th of July, which on that webinar, we invited a famous lawyer to introduce the IP protection system in China. So if you are interested in this topic, please watch the replay. And I'm sure this webinar would help you. And this is also from our data report. As we can see, the growth of the maternity recovery product. And in last year, okay, last July, the total GMV was only 5 million. And last month is almost 20 million. Okay, so 4 times our just 1 year. And although about 15 million of this 20 million it was from TensCare, because yeah, they are by far dominant of this market, but still 5 million from the others, okay, which is almost the size of here, right? Last July. And yes, there are still room so that for you to catch. And one of the competitor is this brand from Japan. And as you can see, they produce a much more expensive product than TensCare, but still receive a good sales result. Yes, this is a price.